Hey there, students! Feeling stressed? Exams piling up? Deadlines chasing you? You're not alone. In fact, research shows that academic stress is one of the top challenges students face today. But here's the good news. We can learn how to manage it. Welcome to Stress Less, Study Better.
I've been studying all night, but I feel like nothing's sticking.
Sounds familiar? Academic stress happens when schoolworks, exams, or even personal life feel overwhelming. Studies have found that when stress is high, students experience anxiety, lack of sleep, or even lower in academic performance.
Stress is a normal part of life, and it's not always bad. In the right amount, it can motivate you to get things done. But stress becomes harmful if it's overwhelming or long-term. When you're stressed, the fear center in the brain, called the amygdala, takes over. The brain sends out a distress call, which results in the adrenal glands located above the kidneys releasing hormones that speed up your heartbeat and breathing and push more blood to your muscles. Once the threat passes, your stress response winds down. For our prehistoric ancestor being chased by wild animals, this fight-or-flight response could be very useful. But in the modern world, it's a problem when the perceived threat never goes away. When the brain is under constant stress, it can change in ways that make you even more vulnerable to stress. A constant flood of stress hormones can also do damage by weakening your immune system, leaving you more prone to infections. It may trigger inflammation that puts you at greater risk for conditions like heart disease and diabetes. Learning how to cope with stress can help minimize these effects. Try practicing relaxation techniques like meditation, yoga, or deep breathing. Do at least 30 minutes of moderately intense exercise like brisk walking on most days, which can calm your body and mind. Get at least 7 hours of sleep. Seek support from friends and loved ones, and if necessary, talk to a mental health professional. The better you're able to handle stress, the less likely that life's bumps will knock you off track.
Stress isn't always bad. Sometimes it motivates us, but when it's constant, it hurts our health. Research shows that unmanaged stress leads to burnout, depression, and fatigue.
So it's not just in our heads, it affects our body too.
Exactly, and that's why managing it early is so important. Scholarly studies suggest that some powerful tools for coping, for example, Waterhouse et al. 2024 found that strategies like time management, social support, and mindfulness can really help students reduce stress.
But what does that look like in real life?
Great question. Let's break it down. First, plan your time, make a realistic schedule, and stick to it. Second, practice relaxation, try breathing exercises or meditation. Third, talk it out. Friends, family, or counselors can lighten the load. Fourth, take care of the basics. Sleep, eat well, move your body. And fifth, be kind to yourself. Nobody's perfect. Progress matters more than perfection.
I used to cram all night, but now I plan my study blocks. I feel less panic.
I started 5 minutes of deep breathing before class. Sounds small, but
Wow, it helps.
When I feel overwhelmed, I call my best friend. Talking it out makes me feel lighter.
Stress management isn't just your job. Schools can help too. Research shows that workshops, counseling services, and peer support groups significantly improve students' well-being.
So, it's okay to ask for help?
Not just okay, it's smart. Using support systems isn't a sign of weakness, it's strength. What can you do this week? Maybe create a study schedule, try a mindfulness app, or reach out to a friend. Small steps matter.
And if I feel like stress too much,
Then, it's time to talk to your counselor, teacher, or a trusted adult. Remember, you're never alone. Managing stress doesn't just help you survive in school, it helps you thrive in life. So let's make mental health awareness a part of our student culture. Stress less, study better.